ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Geekverse special. I don't know what's special. It's a special day, you know. Marvel dropping trailer. It's been gonna be the first Marvel movie since, Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's weird. You're used to getting like content every month, you know, but we're in a new era. It's 6 a.m. That's what happens here. You know, when these trailers drop, ladies and gentlemen, 6 a.m. here in Canada, it's nice, but it's like all the gears aren't moving. But my name is Travis Snell. I'm about to watch Black Widow trailer. It's the final one. Because we're not that long away. It's March, April, May, less than 2 months away. Everything's on track to release. I am always excited for comic book movie in general. For the most part, you'd have to find some character that I don't really care about. Someone maybe, I don't know, even maybe like Shazam, I didn't really care about, and then I liked those trailers. But I'm always excited for comic book stuff because I want to do good. And then I'm always excited for MCU stuff because I'm a big fan of it. I've been a fan of majority of all their films. I don't think the MCU is a bad film, so I think they got a good record. This movie, if you don't know, I've wanted for a while, but I didn't know how I felt about it being a prequel, because obviously, spoilers, Natasha's dead, so that kind of lessened my hype a little bit. So I have liked the things I've seen, but nothing has blown me away. I've been waiting for that one hype moment to be like, get me past that just, oh, I'm excited because the MCU movie. I'm excited because the MCU movie and something else, or this. I love Taskmaster, so I'm excited for that. But there hasn't been anything. It looks good. I'm not thinking it's gonna be a bad movie. It just hasn't like when I ranked the comic book movies, hasn't jumped to the top. So kind of hoping this does. So let's watch this right now. It's the final trailer. I'm about to hit start. So here we go.
I tell people my sister moved out west.
So you got Florence Pugh narrating right now.
Your husband, he renovates houses?
Okay.
You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down.
That's not my story.
Okay, so she has a fake backstory that her sister knows.
I made mistakes. And a lot of enemies.
His call sign's Taskmaster. He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated. Fully conscious, but no choices.
I should have come back for you. How many others are there?
Enough.
See, they're hinting that something has happened with her sister who I think could secretly be a villain. Maybe it's a Winter Soldier where it's not, where it's against her will sort of deal.
We're family. We fight with you.
Okay. Family getting together, that's great.
I've always found it best.
Oh, he has T'Challa powers. Or is mimicking T'Challa.
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
So they're showing a good variety of like Taskmaster, of, like all these people he's learned from.
Between what the world wants you to be and who you are.
Thunderbolt Ross.
I made my choice. I'm done running.
Okay. Best thing I like about these trailers has been the score. It's been fantastic. Did we get End Stinger?
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this.
Up.
All right, enough. All of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
Yes, just still decent trailer. Looks good. I think it's going to be a great time. I think they are going to set up some stuff like seeing Thunderbolt Ross there. We've speculated, is that setting up stuff with Thunderbolts? Is that setting up like stuff that's going to happen in Falcon Winter Soldier? Maybe both. So I think this movie could set up a few things. Obviously, lots of people speculated that Florence Pugh may become like the next Black Widow and she's gone. I just feel that she's either dead or she was bad because there's just no mention of her, and I feel like this is a little bit of and this is what I don't like about prequels. I feel that Black Widow, pretty specifically, especially in Endgame, just talks about Avengers is the only family she's ever had, and that like even when they go to oh god, what a Vormir, it's just like, oh, he knows my mom's name, or knows my dad's name. I didn't know my dad's name, and I know that can be her birth dad, so I get that. But the way I always took it's just like she just had no idea who her parents are at all, and not even didn't even have parents as far as like adoptive parents, because I imagine that's what Rachel Weisz and what the heck is his name from Stranger Things? They're adoptive parents, right? They've met each other in the program. They met Natasha when she was young, took a liking to her, so that's why that's their mom, that's dad. So I just feel like it's not a retconning, but just adding layers where it's like, okay, I don't feel like that was earned, but okay, we're doing this prequel. And I do get it, right? We've talked about Kevin Feige recently, the past few months, about when Bob Iger put out that book, how Kevin Feige almost quit because, back at the time, like Perlmutter didn't want to do superheroes of color or women, So I understand that this movie probably could have happened at some point earlier in the MCU, but it just wasn't allowed. So I get that. So I don't want this. I'm not saying, this movie's gonna be bad and they shouldn't have made it. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I just don't think there's. I don't think there's anything still. And this is something you can say in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. I'm just notoriously a prequel hater. I just I just feel because lots of times in movies we already know the destination because movies kind of have a formula, especially a big action movie. So when you throw in the prequel in this, you really got a destination. It's kind of the whole time going to Rogue One, I was like, these guys are dead, and it's just like that can lots of people say, oh, it's not about the destination, but the story. That's true, but that was my thing with Rogue One. I don't think the story was that great, and I think with Black Widow, I think the story doesn't look bad, but it just looks very like, okay, we've been here like an action thriller, but that's fine. That's what I've always wanted for Black Widow, be like a solid action spy movie. I guess I just wish it wasn't a prequel because this family stuff and her sister might be a little, like I said, hamstrung in. The best stuff, like I said, one, the score. The score is phenomenal. Those notes and everything like that. The first trailer had it, this trailer has it, so it stands out. It's great. Taskmaster, I like what they're doing with him, the aura. The only thing, like I said, I do wonder is because I think like the last trailer TV spot, maybe they like released like a Comic-Con, which I was surprised this didn't come out for International Women's Day. And like, who is this guy? One, I think them saying who is this guy, like I said, kind of puts Florence Pugh or maybe even Rachel Weisz in a situation where it's like, okay, that could be them. And still in the trailers, we've seen Guardian and Taskmaster get on, but we haven't seen them versus those other two. At least like a one-on-one situation, right? So there's that. And two, I just think it has to be one of those two because I know there's an actor that's been cast and they're keeping him secret, so maybe it could be that, and that's fine. But I think they're running a risk of playing the Scooby-Doo, like who's under the mask. And if it's just an actor that we've never met before, people might be like, it's kind of like a Winter Soldier when Captain America and Winter Soldier fighting, he does that shoulder flip, throws him, and the mask comes off, and it's Bucky, and it's like, oh, that's his friend from the first film. So maybe if they tie it in somehow, I did like we got to see him doing like Black Panther. He had the claws, he did like that kick. So I like that. Kind of seems like everybody, we know that's after Civil War, but it seems like almost everybody in Civil War from then until the past, he's kind of been studying whatnot. Taskmaster, I think, looks really good. I think, obviously, he doesn't look exactly like the comic books, but the comic books, he's a pretty wild-looking guy. So I like that mystery, but I won't be disappointed if it's not, like, one of those two. If it's just an actor playing Taskmaster. I just think the way the trailers have kind of framed him, like, it's going to be a big reveal, and I feel like it could not be, so who knows? Let's see if I'm missing anything. We're doing the Red Room stuff, so that kind of makes sense. We've kind of heard about that, and it seems like they're going to be shutting down that program. So that makes sense. It's her past, and kind of, you could say, ruined her life for it to take things from her, right? The whole stuff about Florence Pugh being experimented on and like almost seem like she can't have control. That's, like I said, I do wonder what's going on there because they're kind of laying those breadcrumbs in this trailer. But yeah, I think the action looks great. I think the cast, and that's the other thing too, where that helps having a good cast because it could be, not a generic spy movie, but a spy movie you've kind of seen before, like a Mission Impossible or a Bond. But I love all these people. Scarlett Johansson's back as Black Widow. That's good, but the biggest thing is Florence Pugh. But then you also got David what's his name? David O'Hare? Oh, I can't remember. David Harbour. There you go. He's great. Rachel Weisz is fantastic. So the cast makes you want to, like, to me, gets me interested as well. So that helps. But Yeah, I think that's it. I think that my excitement's exactly where it is, where it's an MCU movie. It's been a bit since Spider-Man, so I'm just excited to get back in that world. It is a prequel, so it feels like we're like sputtering a bit because like okay, but they have said this is like a real kickoff. So I think that by they mean what they mean by that is I think there'll be something sprinkled in the movie, but I think it's gonna be all about the end credit scene. I think they will have something juicy there. So let me know down below or hit us up on Twitter and Facebook what you thought about the trailer. Like I said, I liked it, but nothing blown off my socks. Nothing that is getting me to, nothing that I'm counting down days. I can't wait, but I am excited. We're going to be here. We're going to review. We're going to do our in-depth spoilers review as usual. So thank you very much for tuning in. And when you hear from me next time, it'll not be boring.